Alright, so do you want, do you want to try to pull more giant Cypher? Is that what you...
Oh, I was just doing searching, and it looked like it was empty, and the giant jumped me.
Yeah,
I mean,
there is a lot more stuff in the game that's heavy that's small. They're just giving it a hard time, because people they look at that bag and at first blush they're just like, oh no man, I'll get myself a tink bag, and it's just like, yeah, you got the money,
Yeah, if you killed Nagafin, maybe
yeah.
he'll drop it.
alright, let's go mess around in the, never mind, there's lava duck crawler, but let's go mess
All right.
around in the fire giant castle, see
I
what we
like
can do.
I like the box of nil void space or whatever it's called that comes from Seb. That's a really nice one too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Neil Spice, yeah. It's
I
too
think I
heavy.
have one on me.
It's too heavy for a monk, or I would use it. It's 3 pounds, I think.
Well, but it's 100%, isn't it?
Yeah, but still, the weight on it is you don't want.
Yeah, but with a monk, if you have all your bags 100% weight reduction, so nothing really counts that's in them, and then your equipment is low enough, I mean, 3 stones will add up, but it's not that much.
Yeah, I mean you're right, but
But you're talking
I
about
still.
somebody who's like min-maxing, he gets all those nice bags on.
I One thing I do want though is one of those dragon bags that drops from several lists or whatever, um,
Yeah,
or
the
Nagafin.
starts with the K or something like that.
Yeah, the 0.1 weight reduction, 100% weight reduction bags. Yeah, those
Yeah,
ones.
just get all of that's. It'd be nice to get all of them. That way you can say I have all of the.
Like one of each.
Yeah, I have one from Fadar. I have one from Nagafin. Yeah, this next area, this is going to be a three
All
pull.
right.
Hold on,
We got
I
a
lost.
druid here who's going to give us POTG. So who wants to sit out? I guess I
Oh,
could.
no,
I will.
oh, okay, never mind. I mean, we got several melee classes, so.
Yeah, I'm just spinning. Oh
Speedo is already out, so let me toss him in.
well,
Oh great, I got 2 people out. Okay, let me get Speedo back in then.
yeah,
Where
get
you
speedo.
where are you pulling at from, Cypher?
I'm not pulling. I'm just looking.
Okay. Well, where do
And
you?
the door to the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any giants there.
All
So
right, hold on. Let me see where I can. Let me see where you're at. I see ya. Come back this way. Okay. Do we want to go? Do we want to go in there?
I don't even see a king up, but I may be wrong. Magi might be up, or not the Magi. The guy in the right room.
All right. There's 2 fire giant warriors in there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. No
there's
Tranic. No Tranics though. Oh
yeah. Oh, incoming.
no, they're on me. It's all good. I'll just fade
Okay.
them off.
All right, let me know when you get back, Cipher, and I will toss you an invite. My
All right.
monk, my monk looks exactly like his fungi, Black Panther skin, and Tink's a standard monk tradable gear.
All right.
Does he
I,
have his epic and the red robe as well?
I fanned them off.
All right, they're not coming for me.
Nope.
Okay. We should be able to. You think you can? You got the eye right?
I don't know if I have any charges though.
Oh, you don't have the necklace.
Nope. I sold mine.
Okay, here. Let me see. I might have a charge on
I've got
this.
I've got one charge. I've got one charge of the eye.
Let me see. I have one charge as well. Here, let me give it to you before you go up there.
I'm already in here.
Okay, I'm going back down then.
Yeah, he says he's except I have a whistling fist robe. Yeah, my monk, he's Black Panther, I think, right now, and he's got almost the first part of the epic done. He needs to do one of the easiest quests. He got Targan and he got Rasta. Actually, he got those in the same day within like an hour of each other. And then I went back to try to do the beginning quest. I think you had to do a sash and some other little thing. And I'm missing something from Blackborough. It's like, yeah, it's like the easiest part of the quest. I just haven't gone back to do it.
Alright, this is gonna be this. I might be able to split them out, but I'll try.
You know, the corner right before you get to the castle.
Yeah.
That's the best place to eye from. And then that way, whenever, right when they're about to get, or when they get to you, I might be able to stay back in this corner here and then tag one of them.
All right.
We'll see.
Hold on. Let me do my levitate. Also,
If not, we'll pull two.
well, I might have a root net charge, so I could root.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've got root net charge. I can root one or two,
Okay.
and then.
Yeah, just come back to this corner where I am. And then move the eye all the way up there.
Okay.
Rasta in an hour. Wow, like yeah, we got lucky on that one.
All right, I'm moving back down.
That's not
to
common
get
for
an
sure.
invite.
But you know, we camped Rasta for I think it was 3 days straight for a friend of ours who was a monk. We were trying to get the piece for him, and we never got it. He never spawned, and it was like 6-7 hours over the course of those 3 days.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, Chupa. And he didn't spawn for us. And then I killed Rasta, and I was like, you know what? The group broke up. I'm going to run over there and just kind of camp my guy out in that spot. And the next time I log in, I'll see if anybody's camping them. And if not, maybe I'll spend a couple hours there and do it there, you know, over the course of the next week or so. And nobody was camping them when I got there. So I made my way down there very slowly. Got to the area, killed the guy that was in there, and he spawned like immediately. I was just gonna wait one spawn just to make sure, and he spawned.
All right,
and
I'm
I was
here.
just like, that's fantastic, dude. Love it. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm out of here. Peace. So, yeah, flip sides. There we go. Give me a second, because that dude is a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to forget that spawn
You can't
because
do it.
it's unless you guys want 3 fire giants.
3.
Yeah.
We might be able to handle 2, or I know for sure we can handle 2. I don't know about 3. Can you root one or no?
I mean, I have a root net charge. I'll stand up and try to root one.
I don't know. That's up to you guys.
I'm good for 2 or 1, either way.
Yeah, I'll let you guys decide that one. I don't know fire giants all that well, so if you think 3 is too much, don't even try it, dude.
Yeah. All right. All right, they're reset. It looks like. I'll go on the other side. Try to get him.
But yeah, Mug is a great class, especially if you find somebody who knows how to play it well. You know, I've seen them do some amazing things over in Kale, and I really, really kind of want to try my hand at that one day. But I'm kind of addicted to my warrior right now. I want this little dude right here, this little love muffin, who eats donuts all day long and scratches his butt with the same hand, just to, you know, kind of go over in Kale and smash some faces, kneecaps more likely. And then one day when he's nice and grown up and he's wetty. So ready. When he's ready for it.
I'm looking at the Speedo. He's over here dancing. It looked like.
I wonder. I'm gonna check rage fire.
Cool. Be careful because
Yeah,
that five room has a caster in it.
I know.
How did I get my Velius helmet so quickly? I got it on my cleric. We did Plate House one day. Actually, we've done it a number of times, probably 20 or 30 times now. But yeah, we were doing it one day. We brought out a whole bunch of guys. You guys may recognize Chupa, Cypher, you know, the whole gang. And we opened it up to the public. And I think it was the day that we got 2 breastplates and like 3 sleeves and a couple pairs of pants and boots, and everybody who was there at the raid got one thing at least, except for Cypher. He was holding out for a breastplate, so he passed on everything. But everybody got at least one. Some of them got two.
I got 2 giants, so.
All right, sweet.
Let's split the 2 out.
Nice, man.
Just have to stay on the one.
Yeah. But yeah, everybody got at least one thing. Most of them got 2. And I got a helmet during that thing. But I didn't really want to give it to my cleric because he's, you know, the helmet that they give you is kind of not all that great. The stats-wise and everything for Thurg. Maybe Sky Shrine would be better, but I ended up giving it to my warrior.
Don't go into this hallway over here. The kobolds respawn. You don't need another mob to deal with.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm here.
Such a great helmet, though, for him. Now the question, will your cleric ever get his epic? No? Probably not. I told Cypher earlier I kind of want to get to level 60 with my cleric before I get my epic. Because, I don't know, I just find it funny that he's managed this long. And I've never had anybody in a raid or a group ever give him flack for not having his epic. I'm not sure if people have watched my videos and just know that I'm allergic to having an epic or what, but... yeah, eventually I'll get it. I mean, to be honest, guys, I will get it eventually, but... I'm in absolutely no rush.
I'm gonna go ahead and get aggro on the other one as well. Just to build up aggro on him. So it does. So when people heal, it doesn't hit the casters.
You know, the thing about it is, that's what I say about mine or the monk. Yeah. Well, you know, the thing, I have an epic on my cleric on live, and I did almost that entire thing solo. I even paid for a few raids or guilds to come out and help me do the raids in the parts that I couldn't do solo. It was painful. It was very, very painful to do that quest. And I kind of, after I finished it, I was like, oh my god, thank you. At least I never have to do that again. And then this server came out. And now I have to do it again. So I'm allergic to it.
Famous last words. Famous last words.
Right? Like, I never thought that would be a thing. I'm like, I'm done with that quest. Thank you. It's really not that hard, though. If you got a couple friends to come out and help you out. I could have had it done around the same time Cypher got his. Cypher is the fastest man in the West that I've ever heard getting an epic. He actually came out of the womb with it. It was crazy. It's very, very painful for his mom. Don't even bring it up to her. It causes tears and everything, but...
yeah, I had it in 4 days, and we did everything. It wasn't a purchased heart or anything. It was the whole thing.
I had to help Terrafina get hers. I helped her get a Ragefire heart.
Yeah.
And that's literally all she needed, so... I do it because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, all I need is Shardak and I think the heart. And then I should be good on mine. But, yeah.
No rush. As long as you can get the first orb, AC, that's all that really matters.
I got the first one already.
You do?
Yeah, I've had the first one.
Well, might just have to buy it against your will and then say, go here, AC.
No, don't waste the money, dude. Give it to the homeless. Give it to some needy children. There's people out there that are just very, very hungry right now. And, you know, it is the holiday season, so... they need some weapons to get going. Their parties are dying all over the place. And, you know, we don't want those newbies out there getting cold in the snow.
Well, we're going to get that ad anyway.
Gonna get a few more if he keeps going at that rate. He's going pretty fast. Oh no, he's going to Royals. You dirty rat.
Oh boy.
This could get bad.
Oh boy.
This could get really bad. Oh, stay on the left. Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Don't get all those rooms.
Oh boy.
Yeah, stay on the left.
We can destroy these mobs.
He's at 1%. Woo! baby. All right. Attacking and killing.
Everyone take your own mob.
So is there just one fire giant still up now, CK?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice. And then Tranix right after that?
No, he's
Yeah.
down.
Oh, he's down?
Yeah, Tranix was down. Somebody killed him.
Pew pew.
I'm gonna have to feign this, I think.
Hey, Tie Sticks, how you doing, man?
Do they know where we are? Or maybe we should run it back to our room.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's go back to the room. Stay on the wall.
Oh, they got ads in camp anyway.
Alright, let's take these off of them. Go ahead and feign that off if you need to, ZK, if you get down to about 15.
Okay. Oh, they healed me.
Make sure nobody's on them. 55, 55. Yeah, they're good. 49 SK looking for a group in here capacity.
But our group is full.
Well, I didn't say put them in ours. Just like to throw some random stuff out there. See if you guys are paying attention. Dr.
I like
Doc.
chicken. I like chicken.
There we go. And Miss still awake. I gotta work at 5 a.m. Only slept for 2 hours. Yeah, dude, you know. It's the life of an insomniac. Look at that. Throwing boulders. They are absolutely fantastic. And the weight on those things is amazing.
You can have them, AC. I don't want them.
Well, they are, I think, considered small, aren't they?
Nope.
No?
I don't want those at all.
I guess, well, you can put them in your bag, dude. 100% weight reduction.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Look at the range, though. They're just fun. They're fun to use. Actually, it would be 1.5 hours of sleep. It's probably more than I'm going to get tonight, to be honest. Even once my...
Oh, I can't. Only, oh, dang it. Oh, here. You take it.
I don't want that.
It's a warrior Shadow Knight Rogue.
Yeah,
Barbarian, Troll, Ogres, Ixar.
but it's so heavy, dude.
Monk-
It's so heavy.
Monks can't even use that.
Oh, boulders are large? Okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
It'd be cool if it was it'd be cool if it was an actual boulder and that you threw.
Right? You know, like I want that Indiana Jones style kind of thing. You got to push it down the hallway and watch the kobolds run in the other direction. And
All right, hold off on pools for a minute after they're low on mana.
to be honest, playing this game, I never once thought that the mobs were stupid. I never once thought that the mobs were just kind of lacking in AI. I think they work really well for what they do. But seeing how new modern MMOs have made those AIs do so much more, I can only imagine how great it would have been to see these mobs react to certain things. I mean, if you bring in a group of like 2 or 3, I would have loved to see the mobs kind of trigger to that when you pull 4 or 5 and be like, oh, we got this. But if you bring in a group of like, I don't know, a raid force of maybe like 20, 30 guys, and you pull in a giant from Kale, I'd like to see the giants just be like, maybe I'll run back and try to get reinforcements once they see you. Add on like another layer of strategy. Once they round that corner, you got to hit them with a snare immediately, otherwise they go running. Maybe space out your raid force so it's not all grouped together, so it's not as easy of a target for the giants to trigger on. Automation? Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, the AI. I don't know if you guys ever played it in Warcraft, not World of Warcraft, but the original Warcraft was abysmal, to say the least. You could tell your guys to move from one location to another location, and they would take a straight line to get there. And if anything, a tree, a pond, an
I'll be right
enemy,
back.
another peon, another orc, whatever the case was, anything got in their way, they wouldn't do anything about it. They would just stop as if the whole world came to an end. And they wouldn't walk around it. And new RTS games that came out, they do that. So you could see the development happening as you played some of the more modern games. And yeah, I think what they could have done with this game, if they had the processing power and the engines available to them, was or could have been so much better. Unfortunately, nobody wants to come up with a game like this anymore. Pantheon has talked about it. I'm hoping in the end that's exactly what they do. They create an Everquest style game that's based more on the players, I guess, interaction with one another. A little bit more slow to level. A lot slower to level is what my suggestion would be. Make it take 3 years of hardcore playing. And I'm talking about like 20 hours a day of hardcore playing. 3 years to get up to max level. I want it to be painfully slow. Because oh my god, dude. Every single MMO that I play nowadays, it's all about getting to level whatever as fast as possible. Me and Cypher had this conversation, like, about Everquest 2 or on live. Like, you could just max your character out within a day. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
So, yeah, slow it down. Give me those negative experience weekends. Not the double experience weekends, but like a day where everybody's going to be on for like the holidays. Like just...
Oh, you know what though? But people won't be playing. They'll drive...
That's fine. That's fine. They don't have to play. They don't have to play.
Not play.
Somebody else had a really good suggestion. On a negative experience weekend, you give people like a 0.1% chance per mob to get something good. So loot would be the reason to play. Not the experience, but loot. And I think you would get the hardcore players playing a lot that day. And I bet you they would enjoy it, dude, because it would knock them back a little bit in experience, yeah, but they figured they could catch back up really quickly. But the chance at the loot alone would be interesting. And it would get rid of all the people who don't really want to lose any experience, so it would kind of thin out the herd a tiny bit on servers that were probably going to be really packed when that game first comes out. I don't know. I could be crazy, to be honest. I mean, I like slow, but I know a lot of people out there don't.
It'll be nice whenever they bring out the next server because of the fact that it will be classic, which means that everything's going to be slow.
I'm back.
Yeah, dude, the Shadow Knights that exist on the server that never had to deal with the experience loss. I mean, that was brutal back on live.
Yeah. Ixar Shadow Knights got the worst of it though.
Yeah, when they came out, but
be
Shadow
available
Knights,
on green.
Not for a while.
Until later.
Yeah, and I miss seeing all the human monks. Nobody makes any human monks anymore.
Well, they did in Classic.
People.
They did in Classic because that's what you want. If you wanted to play a monk, you had to make a human.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like every monk, to me, a monk was human. Obviously, that was one of the only classes they could play, or races they could play. But for me, even after Velius came out, still 90% of the monks on the server were human.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Now on this server, if you look around, you're pretty hard pressed to find any monk that isn't a lizard.
Well, the AC bonus and the regen is too good to pass up, man.
I'm not blaming you guys for going that route. I went that route when I made my monk. I mean, why not min-max it? They're amazing classes and a great race to play, but it doesn't feel classic because there's not a lot of monks running around, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm just saying, yeah, if you wanted, in Classic, if you wanted to play a monk, you had to roll human.
Well, if once that comes out, instead of rolling a gnome, I am going to min-max. I'm going to go straight for the dwarves for the magic resistance.
For what class?
The rogue.
Oh, yeah.
Because once that comes out, I'm planning to be in an in-game raid guild.
That'd be fun.
If I did make a rogue, it would be a dwarf. I mean, I do have a dark elf rogue, but he's only like level 8, and he's just one of my totem mules more than anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
he's got the greatest name for a rogue though, Backstabber. So that's why I'm kind of just keeping him. I'm not gonna delete him. I'm just gonna keep the name.
not only is the dwarf, do they have better strength?
The roll, dude.
Also, they get slam as well, or is that
No,
just
no,
the
That's big
barbarian?
races. Big races only.
yeah. I
But
mean,
they
you
get
could, but
they
you could
get the
roll.
magic resist. The
Yeah.
magic resist alone is worth it.
Well, actually,
could
the
roll-
roll alone is worth it. I mean, with that sexy roll, come on, dude.
Yeah. You could roll barbarian rogue though and get the highest strength.
Yeah.
And you do get a little bit of cold resist if you plan on taking
Yeah.
on some cold monsters.
Like Nagapin or something, or not Nagapin, Vox.
Ice Comet?
Yeah.
I mean, if you plan on getting hit by an Ice Comet, that might help you out a tad bit. Not much, but...
Well, Ice Comet, while it's a cold spell, it's still considered magic in a way. I think. I forget. It's a weird thing.
Get on the Noxus spider.
I mean, aren't all spells in some way considered magic? Or
Yeah.
no? I mean, they should be. I mean,
Yep.
it's a spell.
Yeah.
But then they have
That's
like
why
the
they want
secondary-
you to max your magic before anything else.
Yeah.
Anything else is just a bonus.
Yeah,
Yep.
different sets of armor out there. Humans in general and Everquest are the worst balanced race in the game. There is absolutely no reason to play one except flavor.
How dare you?
Hey, dude, I take
Sacrilege,
offense.
dude.
I take offense that I had a human druid. Rest in peace.
I have a human rogue. He is very nice and fun to play.
Yeah, and Cypher has Hans, the ranger.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing about it, though, is if you look at the stats, there's only a few classes that really benefit from going to min-max dramatically. The other ones, they benefit, obviously, but they don't have a huge increase, especially once you get to a certain stage in the expansions. You know, like Wisdom is so easy to get, dude. Like, do you have to have a high elf cleric? No, it does help at the early stages. You're going to start off with a lot more wisdom. High levels, you can, trade the wisdom items you have for pure mana. But the amount that you might get over somebody else that didn't go down that route is just really not all that much. It's maybe one more complete heal than the other person. So, I think, you could get away with the humans just fine and never really see any downside other than maybe a monk. Because, the monks regen. You just got to go with lizard. Got to.
Yep.
Yep. Anybody want to roll? Want that green soak and drape at all?
No, not. I don't want that thing. Not that it's
I would
bad.
if it was a rogue item.
It kind of is a rogue item, maybe. I mean, you could
No.
you could put it down on
I
the
can't
floor
put-
when you go to bed. It could be a pillow, a blanket, keep yourself warm.
Yeah, give it to Doc.
Yeah, congrats, Doc. But yeah, with min-maxing and just the fact that everybody knows everything about this game now, it has changed the way it's played.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, the only really website that they had was Alakazam's Magical Realm.
And nobody could
And-
agree on anything, dude. There was
Yeah.
all sorts of stories about how to spawn creatures and, what dropped what, and people were putting down misinformation if they put down information at all. Like, the
Yeah.
AC is, like, one of the most classic examples of that one. People said if you danced around the zone at a certain time of the day and it rained afterwards, like, you could actually make it physically rain by doing a dance in that zone, and people believed them. People
Yeah,
actually
no,
went in there and did that stuff for hours hoping that guy would drop.
Yeah, that's what's funny about that. But I mean, that website is still around, Alakazam's.
Yeah.
Which is,
There was a few other ones, too. Everlord?
that's
Yeah,
true.
Everlord, dude.
It got to a point where it became a subscription service.
yeah, but it's free again, Alakazam's. The guys that originally, I think in 2013 or something, that they sold the website rights.
Yeah, to Sony, I think.
Yeah, and then they, yeah, so they don't own that anymore.
I wasn't a big fan when they merged over with Sony's website because it seemed like it lost information. Yeah, it didn't seem as fluid or as easy to find, and when the information you did find tended to be in the wrong place and just not, yeah, it just kind of fell apart, I think.
Yeah.
Very poorly run afterwards, in my opinion. But yeah, I just, this is like a D&D game where they didn't give you the book on how everything ran. So you go into a zone, a mob would spawn as far as the name goes, and you'd have to try to think. You'd ask the people in your group, what did we do this time to make that guy spawn? Because now we know he's just on a spawn timer. There's an RNG and a random number generator that goes into a lot of this stuff, and there's nothing you can physically do to make that guy spawn more often. But there are a few mobs in the game that do have triggers, and those are the ones that threw people off. Those are the ones that said, well, if it works for that mob, maybe it works for the other ones. We just haven't figured out what it is.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, if Pantheon ever does come out, I don't know. I don't think they're going to go back down that route. I mean, internet's already well established, so I think that there's going to be a website for Pantheon, just like Alakazam for Everquest.
I'm sure there will be. I never really looked at the websites, to be honest. I'm the type of person who's so lazy that if I'm playing a video game, I just want to play the game. I don't want to look it up. I'd rather run around a city for an hour and a half than look up a map for 5 minutes. I'm silly, Like, I don't understand why I do it that way, but I tend to do it that way.
Well, what about the P99 wiki?
I look it up now on occasion just because I do the streams and I don't want to really give out the wrong information to people. But even on that one, it's very rare that I'll look anything up. I ask you guys, which is what I used to do in the old days, is just ask the guild, ask the people I'm grouping with, and find out from them where I should go.
Yeah, alright. I'm going to pull the third giant.
Alright, we'll kill this bat that's in the area before you get back then. What about you, Cypher? Were you one of those guys that planned everything out before you got on? Did you look up the maps and you knew exactly how you were going to go down to that room and what to kill?
No, I was in an in-guild, in-raid guild at the time. So our guild just told us, go here, do this, kill that. And that's what I did.
Breathe in, out, eat some food.
Yep, pretty much.
Drink some water.
I mean, I play Everquest for a long time, like for a lot of hours now, but back then I was playing it for like 30 hours at a time sometimes.
Right. How often did they tell you to go poop in a sock?
Never.
Never. Come on, dude. You're in an in guild, dude. They gotta pooping in the sock is just like the thing to do. I
wasn't really a scout.
See, because I was gonna ask you, what do you do with that sock when you're done with it? Like, I'm really curious about that. Everybody talks about pooping in the sock, but they never say what they do.
If you really ever actually did that, that's called throwing it away, or leave it on someone's doorstep with flame on it.
The kind of person that I imagine in my head, and I try not to imagine this because it's like really disgusting, but the kind of person I imagine that would actually physically poop in a sock, I have a hard time believing they would throw that away.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah. Hoarders. I mean.
The Everlore off-topic forum was my jam for years.
The only thing I ever did look up was EQ traders.
I looked up the Epic
recipes, things like that.
EQ traders was good though. Do you remember looking up how to do blacksmithing and just seeing like you had to make 100 million studs, and the studs were really heavy back then. Like you could only have like 2 or 3 bars of clay on you, and you had to like, oh my god, dude, it was such a nightmare. I remember trying to do that for a long time.
I remember, I mean, on my rogue, I didn't know better back then that poison wasn't a viable thing. So I did poison because I expected that's what you would do.
Okay, I got the giant incoming.
Back in the day, there was no poop socking. It was known as spawn camping. Yeah, but they still pooped in the sock. You know they did. Or a nylon. You know, I don't know why it always has to be a sock. It could be a nylon. Women play the game too, guys. They're funny. Get over it.
That's true.
Dr. Dot says, dude, I always watch you guys on YouTube and Twitch before I came back to P99. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like the videos. It boggles my mind why you like to hear us rant on about, you know, pooping in socks, but I'm glad you guys do. We love sharing our journey through this game, this amazing game, with all of you guys, and just, you know, putting down
Also-
for posterity our adventures together.
Yeah, and we're also playing other games like Deceit together as well. Deceit, my friends, Deceit.
Deceit is a pretty cool game. They've done some updates. Dude, the Barbarian. Yeah, I wish Thune was here with us right now, guys, but, you know, it sounds like he put out a video earlier.
Yeah, I really don't know what's going on with him. He won't really talk. I mean, I've tried to get him to talk, but he's just not budging. I don't know. I don't know if it's something I said to him or what, but I don't think it's anything I said or anything I did. I think he's just been depressed at work or something, and the library and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, when
has-
you got a lot of stuff going on, I was kind of the same way. When I had that flood stuff going on, I had to fix up the house and everything else. It's just you got too much on your plate. You don't really have time to sit down and talk things out. Fizzle butt, yeah. It was a Christmas stocking. Oof, that's even worse, dude.
Oh, man.
Because then you could literally give that as a gift to somebody.
Wow, TMO.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's Bushido
Still
Bull
see
going
them
with it.
around sometimes.
What's that?
TMO?
Oh, I thought you meant too much information, but you know, I guess that's not I instead of an O. Too much odor from a sock?
No, the mystical order right behind us.
I get it. I'm just making a joke. All you clowns get haste. Yeah, except the guy behind you. He has red balloons. Too much ogre. You can never have too much ogre, man. Once you go ogre, you can never go back, right? Something like that.
So let me ask you something, AC. How did you come up with your warrior's name?
Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at how sexy this ogre is when he dances. He's like a sexy beast. Oh yeah, jiggle it, baby, jiggle it. I came up with the name just by thinking about the old school role players, how they always had like, you know, they had the sitting in front of banks and they were trolling people, and you know, I wanted something that sounded like if you gurgled marbles in your mouth and tried to come up with a easy name, this is what it would come out to be. And I think this is perfect for an ogre. I think it works out fine. The last name I got from a viewer. We actually posed it as a question once I got to level 20. What my last name should be, and somebody said Tubagus. So we went with that.
Awesome.
It's not that interesting of a story. But...
Alright, hold on. Hold on just a minute. Let me do something here.
Just the receipt of the Christmas stocking is a new... Oh, yeah, that's... We're still going with that poop socking thing, dude. Cypher's all about that poop sock.
Nope. Nope.
I was told there was a chair out there that actually physically had a toilet built into it for gaming. I don't know if that's amazing or disturbing. A little bit of both, I think, right? We get a lot of flack for not using Discord, dude. I think we're gonna have to like create a Discord channel and use that at some point down the road. Discord is the thing to do. Ooh, Bushido Bull is carrying the torch for you, man.
Eh?
He's carrying a torch. despise Discord. I never really had any major problem with Discord, other than the a few little details here and there, like the clicking of people coming in and out of a room, which you can turn on and off if you want to. Things that were very, very minor. The only other thing that I had, which kind of kept me away from using Discord, was that the sound quality wasn't quite as high as Skype was. I think they fixed that. I think somebody was telling me that it's the exact same now as far as sound quality. So, like I said, we might switch over to that at some point. I know most of the apps that are made...
It's free, man.
It is free, yeah. Well, so is Skype. Skype is free, too.
But Skype sucks, man. It has its problems. I don't know.
I don't use Discord enough to know if there's problems with it, but...
I mean, Aftermath uses TeamSpeak and Discord, so if that tells you anything.
That might be a good reason not to use it, right? I mean, they get a lot of hate, dude.
Okay.
Just teasing, dude. I'm just teasing.
I know. I know.
ZK came back after being gone for a while, and his first night in here almost made me cry, guys. They kept trolling him, dude. It's like they hated him just because of the guild he was in, and like I get it, but at the same time, like he's a human, dude. He's a human being. Like we can make coffee out of him later on. He's a being, guys.
I hardly play this game, man. Why would I do anything to, intentionally do anything? Train anybody or anything? I don't do that. All right, I'm gonna try. I think we could try 3 giants. I mean, we're gonna have to root one, but this is the Nagapin lair.
Yeah, you can build communities around it, and you can have sort of a message board style thing. I know what you're talking about on that. A lot of the apps that are designed for gaming as well can take advantage of integrating them into your Twitch channel and a whole bunch of other stuff. I think for me, what it's been is I realize that will probably be the way to go in the future, but it's one more thing that I need to learn and integrate into my channel. And, there's a list of things that I want to use. OBS took a little while to figure out. Twitch took a little while to figure out. Getting the mic and all the computer monitors set up, getting the VR thing, it sounds like, basic stuff that you got to do, but each one of them is a chore unto its own to get working with the system that you have integrated into it. And then virtual audio cable is another thing that you can put in there so that you can have multiple channels, not necessarily being recorded on the videos. I mean, it's a whole bunch of background stuff that you guys probably aren't interested in, but yeah, Discord is another one of those things for me where I have to sit down one afternoon when I have 3, 4, 5 hours to spare and just get really familiar with the program.
All right, 3 giants. Here we go. Let's go.
All right, 3 giants.
Be careful. You have 2 lava duck crawlers in the way.
That's fine.
You want me to pull the lava duck crawlers in?
I'll pull them, but actually there's a monk who's camping them.
Oh, okay. Well, then let him have them.
Well, he is about to get
3 giants on his face.
3 giants in his face.
Curse is actually the network that I use, and they integrate Discord into their Curse thing. So, yeah, it just keeps coming out with more and more stuff.
All right, 3 giants are on the way. You ready?
How fast do these guys respawn?
Every 8 hours.
So we're gonna run out of them pretty soon.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna tab through them, get a little bit of aggro.
Yep, one's already...
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go. Woo, they are tearing my face off. I mean, I'm pretty uber, but I'm not that uber. Now, I guess these...
One's at 40%.
Yep, sure is. I guess these guys would give Poop Socket a whole nother meaning because it looks like they're wearing giant diapers or loincloths.
Yeah, maybe.
I can't attack this. I can't hit it.
Which one? The one we're hitting right now?
The one that 27%.
All right, let's move it back
Yep,
a little bit.
pull it back. A little bit more. They're pretty big.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Get some, man. Get some. We got to kill these things fast before we run out. They want to know, can these things be slowed? I think they can.
Yes, they can.
But
you just gotta get their belly casters.
You gotta be right on top of their stomachs. Same thing with dragons. You gotta be right up on top of them.
Yeah, but not all dragons are slow. Not all dragons are slowable, though.
Right.
I can't hit this for some reason.
Let's back it up. There you go. Maybe. I still can't hit it.
Come to where I am. You can hit it. It's dead now. Oh, we got a shaman ad.
They're both on somebody else. Who are they on?
I'll get it on me.
They look like somebody died, actually.
It's okay. We can get them res.
Is he okay?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I pain. I'm trying to. Oh! Whoever healed me.
You need to feign it again, dude. Feign it again.
I'm feigned. I'm feigned.
Should we zone it? That other one. Let me see if I can grab it. It's running loose.
What's the giant's at?
One's at 95.
One is 25.
One's 25?
Okay.
Yeah, 18. And now I can't touch it again because it's in a weird place.
The shaman keeps running it around, making it very difficult for me to get aggro on it. And now she gets a couple bats. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Run it, guys. 0%.
Go.
Oh, I just died by a fire giant warrior.
We got too cocky, guys.
No, we just had too many bad things happen. We got more ads there at the end. We got the bats, you know, stuff. Oh no, chosen one. Now I have to memorize all my spells again. That sucks, dude. I hate that part.
Shut up.
All right, let's take a look at my my spell book. I need to put on my pants, my breastplate, my boots. Oh wait, those aren't spells. What's up, priest? Give you a high five. Come on, give me some skin, man. Give me some skin.
Tell him yes.
Yes, yeah. If he can, give me a res, and then.
I think he made it out.
Yeah, if he doesn't mind, and I'll give him a res.
I'm not gonna.
For life.
I'm not gonna stand up yet. I'm not.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm gonna stand up.
I was zoned with 21% health. I was trying to get that one since he was almost dead, but I can't take the damage of 2 giants.
They want to know, who do you consent?
Me.
Ghostbusters?
Flip sides.
Spellbook is nothing but boogers and drawings of axes. I was gonna say butts and boobs because you know he's an ogre warrior and a guy, and he likes to scratch his butt. So butts would definitely be in there, I think. He might also. Oh yeah, let me actually consent you because you know, like, why not?
Yep.
There we go. He definitely has a rash though, man. Like he needs some ointment, like really bad. But I do notice that when he scratches himself, he does it with a closed fist, because if not, he'd be trailing like a really, really bad line of like blood at this point. Like there'd be nothing left there. Which is also good because normally he has an axe in his hand, so you really don't want that open thing going in there.
All right, the giants are passing back. I don't know who all they killed along the way, but
Probably a few. Swamp ass. He was born in the swamp. In fact, since we're sitting right here, we'll go out there. Let me know when you got my body to the entrance, and I'll switch over and res everybody.
one of the giants killed this person in this room, so
Tell them to consent flip sides.
Now, I did watch a little bit of Agnar when Super Bits and Bob played him, and this was one of the zones that he started in. He's kind of partial to ogres as shamans. He's tried the other ones too, but Yoda is Luke's uncle. You guys ruined it for me, man. You guys ruined it for me. The new Star Wars movie, didn't see that one coming.
Ogre's at the zone line.
Let me know when that guy is in here and he can toss me a res. Otherwise, I'll switch over. Yeah, I was expecting something a little bit more ridiculous, like Jar Jar Binks was Princess Leia's grandfather or sperm donor. Because we all know how much George Lucas loved Jar Jar Binks.
So much.
Like, so much, dude. Misa think I'm a bad idea? Yes, I do agree.
But you guys gotta admit that definitely was fun. We just
Well, we only have 2 giants left now.
Yeah, and one of the giants was almost dead. You said he was at what, 5%?
Yeah, but he's all the way back at.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, like, we got close to taking out 2 giants. If we hadn't gotten those bats and we hadn't lost control of the aggro, I don't know. We might not have been able to do it regardless, but should I switch over or what?
Yeah, switch over.
All right, let me sit down, camp out.
You may not. Well, yeah. I don't see a dock corpse yet, but I haven't really looked too much.
But yeah, that was definitely fun. I'll admit that was something else. That person you're looking for, that Kelhi, is under the giant's corpse.
Okay, I'll look at it in a second. I got Frederick, who's pulling now.
See, this is the perfect time to show off my non-clicky res stick. It's beautiful.
Well,
it works
really well. I should have just bought it for you on multi-quest. No, listen to me. I should have bought it for you on Christmas and just said, here you go.
This is like the perfect time to show it off, man. I come in there and I'm like, hey guys, check out my non-uberness. I use spells. I'm like the original OG of spells, guys. I'm the only cleric on the server still using his knowledge rather than his items. Clickies? I don't know about all you young whippersnappers using this new-fashioned technology. In my day, we actually had to bring people back the old-fashioned way. Words and all.
Why does this person look like they're completely naked as a warrior?
I don't know.
Some people like to go balls out, dude. Gotta be free, man. Gotta be free. Especially as an ogre.
They have a breastplate on, at least.
Well, you know. But you gotta let everything else hang loose.
Chicken. Remember that, guys. Chicken. Oh, man, that was definitely fun, though. I seriously thought we could have done that if we didn't get those ads.
I think if we had a little bit more DPS, or I was able to tank the mobs a little bit better, so the clerics, or not the clerics, but the healers didn't get drained through their magic as fast as they did. I think we're close.
The air elemental is someone who perished in our thing as well.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and put up revive. Because he doesn't want experience, right? He just wants a port back, so. Give him a 0% res incoming. The bad positioning didn't help for the monk lost DPS. Yeah, there was a weird little issue there where some of the rogues weren't able to backstab there for a while.
I think it's because of the giants are so big and this is just a small area.
Have you got anybody's
Tell
body?
him I still don't have consent of Guyvan's corpse. I'll pull another one. I don't have
Nobody's corpse is here except for mine.
the white corpse, the air elemental is
I got
one
him.
year.
Yeah, I got him already.
Did you get the Kelhe's res?
Kelhe's.
Well, yeah, it's an
It's
ogre.
the tiny ogre.
The tiny ogre, like me? I'm a tiny ogre.
It's a female ogre.
Nope, I don't see a female ogre here at the entrance.
1 second. I'm on my way back.
Zukans, Z-U-K-A-N. But it's a troll. It's a troll, not an ogre.
Starts with the K-E-L-H-E.
Just target slash target and then Kel. Try to do that.
Targets K-E-L. Kelhe's. I got it on the little thing, but I don't see it.
Just click res or whatever.
All right.
It's at the entrance.
She dies. It's all on you.
Yep, totally. I'll be responsible for that.
For DPS, get a Beast Lord.
Oh, by the way, can I get a heal? Yeah, Kelly is right there.
Come back and I'll load you the fungi.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, nice, nice. You guys just brought her back, like right where the mob is rooted.
Nah, I got it. Taking it. I'm just rotating. I just wanted to make sure you saw me.
All right, I'm at 5%, so I'm medding up. Their hitbox looks weird. No such thing on P99 unless you are joking. Yeah, Bushido Bull's joking.
It's because it was the wall.
Yeah, like
Something
I said,
with the wall and the giants.
Yeah, the giants are so big, and this is just a small area, so.
Well, I got clarity, so you know, go a little faster, but still got to med up. You're right. She is a sexy ogre, but she does have a rash as well.
I don't know about any of that.
You think maybe there's something in the lore for ogres? You guys know? Anybody out there watching? Have you ever heard of any lore about gods smiting us down and putting down a vicious rash for all of our young for the end of time? Like, I know they made them stupid or unintelligent, I guess I should say is the nice way of putting that.
Super Bits and Bob would know.
Doctor says... Oh, okay. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, Doctor.
He's all about those ogres, man.
I'm just wondering why they made them scratch their butt. It's kind of a weird thing to throw in there. Oh,
Well, here's another question. Why did World of Warcraft make Tarn scratch their butts, too? That's another question.
Because Everquest did it first?
I guess that's a great way of looking at it.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not putting World of Warcraft down even remotely. It's a great game, and there's, you know, millions of people out there that enjoy it. The one thing I would say is that the people who made World of Warcraft did talk about how they enjoy Everquest, and they kind of brought a lot of stuff from that game to this one, or from this game to that one, I should say. So, slow that. What are you doing, man? There is a cleric in here with a clicky stick.
AC's like, what's a clicky stick? Who needs one?
I don't need one. My ogre does. My ogre needs a clicky stick.
Alright, whenever I get Speedo over there, I'm gonna get a drink or something.
Alright, should I camp out? Is he gonna get everybody? Is that his cleric friend, or?
I think that's Doc. I don't know.
No, he's gone now. Alright, who else died?
Back.
Who else died, guys?
Speedo.
Is he here?
Slowdat, you, and I think that's it.
Is Slow Dad's core? Oh yeah, I see it.
Alright, be right back.
Let's see if I can actually target the corpse. Everybody's sitting right on top of it. Not enough mana. What do I need? Is it 600? Should have enough. Yeah, it's 600. I think that's everybody, so let me go ahead and camp out, switch back over. Start running my ogre over. I had to run him over from basically Lower Guck as well, but I definitely appreciate it, Doc, your brother coming out and helping. I know that's a long run, dude. That's like a 20-30 minute run. Which I like. I have to say that playing my Shadow Knight is a different experience. You know, he doesn't get into groups very often, and when he dies, it is just horrible. Horrible, since there's only so many places he can bind. To run all the way back to like High Keep or something like that is just a really bad experience for most people.
Who's the group leader now?
I was, but since I camped out, whoever was the next one invited, so you guys would have to all look around and see if you guys can invite somebody. Probably one of you guys. You or Cypher would be next on the list, I think. Because I believe the way it works in this game is the people who are invited first, you know, or the person who's invited second gets leadership if the leader leaves, and then the second one and third one, and so on, so forth.
I don't know. I don't know how it works. I think it's just random.
I don't think so, dude. I think what you have to do is you have to dance butt naked in the moonlight when it's raining, and that spawns the AC for you.
Yeah, totally.
But it's the butt naked part that really does it.
Dancing around, we have to do the chicken dance, guys.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. And Cypher has to do the Hans voice. Don't ask me how the game, like, instinctively knows whether he's doing it or not, but it knows. It can sense
Do what
that
now?
The Hans voice, dude. To get ZK to spawn late at night with chicken.
Yeah, the rain dance, man. That's how you get
rain dance is how you do it.
Yeah, remember that did work. It worked for the Afridi.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I do, run around.
Actually, it did work for the Ufridi.
Yep.
It's a top secret dance move. We can't really show you guys. It's been patent pending. ZK's gonna make some money on that one. Oh, message of the day. Welcome to Project 1999 Classic Everquest server. Please visit our forums for more information and to report any bugs. www.project1999.com. So if you guys are interested in playing on this server, remember it is an emulated server. It does have permission from Daybreak Games to exist. The only downside of, it's not really downside, it's just the only thing that you guys can't do other than boxing, 2 boxing, 3 boxing, 4 boxing, or just playing pugilism, is you're not allowed to pay any money for anything on here. So no real money transfers. Listen to that bubbling up water. Brings back memories when I was born, coming out of here like a tadpole. Playing with alligators. Swamp rats. ROTSs.
My favorite class, like, I know this isn't beyond class, this is beyond classic, but one of my favorite classes to play was the Frogox, just because of the Frogox, and it was something new, and I don't know if they had the, I don't know what, if they had anything special about them, like Ixars or Trolls or anything. I don't know if they had, like, the regen or anything. I'm not 100% sure, but there was something special about them. I don't remember what, though.
Yeah, I tried the lizard dude. I played him as a warrior because I hadn't made a warrior at that point. It was just the hopping noise, man. Drove me nuts.
You get the res?
Yeah, I did. Dulkin got me,
Okay.
so very, very thankful for that, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, man, this ogre. I'm stuck. I am stuck.
Well, give me an invite, and the shaman can make me small. Make me puny.
I am not the leader, sir.
Ah, I recognize the bracers he has on. Those are the Cleric Tunar High Elf only bracers that you can get.
No.
Yeah, that's what they look like to me, dude.
Let's confirm.
Yeah, tell me.
Yep, you're right.
Sexy ones, dude. If you're a High Elf Cleric and you worship Tunar, which, you know, why not? Those are going to be some of the best ones you can get in the game. Possibly the best bracers in the game, but definitely really good ones. And they're not too difficult to get as long as you spend a little bit of time over in Kale, because most of the time nobody wants those idols because it's so strangely specific to your class only.
Well, one of those I think one of the idols drop off of Vindy anyway.
No.
No, I'm thinking of the head. The head of the Vindicator is for the Druid Tuner quest. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, the idols do drop off of semi-decent difficult. Yeah, that's a word. Difficult mobs, but like I said, most of the time raids they don't want any of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I just looked up so I could see it. Oh yeah. So,
oh man, it's 3 a.m. here.
He got his,
I don't care.
his clicky and he got his book. I'm guessing that's the Book of Obelus or Obelus.
Yep.
As far as the armor goes, I don't know. He's not wearing Coldane boots, as far as I can tell. He's not wearing Golden Afridi either. And the pants and the breastplate, I don't know. Mithril, maybe? No, not the pants. They look too chain. He's probably wearing the gator scale sleeves. No. The sleeves from the quest over in... Is it Iceclad? I think it is. Walrus.
He's an anonymous cleric, so he is wearing better than what it may look.
Was he maxed out? Was he 60?
Think so.
Okay. I'm surprised he wasn't decked out in full, like, you know, Sky Shrine, baby blue armor.
There's better gear than Sky Shrine.
Yeah, Plane of Mischief is supposed to be pretty good armor, too. But that's a full set of gear up there as well, and it has a different color. I forgot what color it is.
Yeah,
Talking Dragon Loot.
I don't even mess with Plane of Mischief stuff. I mean, it's just too much of a pain in the ass of its own to even deal with. Even mess with it.
Nibers went up there and he got it all done in like a week.
Yeah, that's because that's Nibris.
Aren't you on the same level as him, man?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna mess with it.
Did Speedo not get his back? Sorry, wife got food poisoning. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.